Greetings, people of YouTube. Adam Steele here, and this is a bit of a vlog of a day in my life as a music tech YouTuber. Rather than, I've done studio vlogs before, this is a slightly different one where it's me getting into the studio. I've got 4 videos to film in one day because of the way that my kind of schedule's lined up, so it's going to be a bit bananas. But I'm in Studio B. As you can see, I've got my rack of stuff behind me, and making this camera behave is a pain in the backside. And I need today to take some bass gear in, so 2 basses, and the, if I can flip that around, taking my Landmark. I'm making an ultimate bass video for Produce Like a Pro. I'm also making a video for Waves about their new Harmony plugin, a video for Arturia about their new effects collection, and I'm making a video for the Produce Like a Pro channel all about phase. Now that one might be a little bit easier to film, but that's going to take me a good few minutes to work out the script, and then that's going to take more in the edit than the others will. So that could be tricky. But first of all, I need to pack. I need that Tech 21 Landmark. I need 2 basses, including, come on, flip round, this lovely, backlit, of course, Schecter jazz bass, which is in the middle of an absolute cable nightmare around here. But that's because I've been filming in a heat wave. So yeah, let's grab a coffee, grab the gear, grab the eye lock. Mustn't forget the eye lock. If I forget the eye lock, today is going to be a nightmare. And head off. Alright, car is packed. So, where's the screen for that? Right. Okay, the car is packed. I have got my double bass case. My bass pedal board is tucked under there, which has all the preamps and stuff. Got my bag, which now has the Slate VSX in, which means I might do 5 videos today. I've got that bass amp over there with a jacket underneath it. And I've just received the K47 from Roswell, which is going to go into the bass video that I'm doing today. So yeah, and also travel coffee. Let's hit the road. I've arrived at the studio, and I have got all my stuff with me. I've got my bag, I've got my gear, got a double bass case. Not a case for a double bass, a single case for 2 basses. Now down into the studio, where it is an absolute mess because I've been doing 5 projects at once. Let's turn on the lights. Stomach growls. And here we have the live room, which is not too bad actually. It's full of cabs and stuff. And then the real nightmare begins. But at least the camera 1 is already set up, as is a microphone for overhead. So that's something. And then we've got my trusty guitar. But yeah, today's a bass day, so we're pulling out the U5. It's over here somewhere. Yes, we're using the U5, which belongs to Chris. We're using just about everything that I can get my hands on to make the ultimate bass video. That's video number 1 of the day. First, I need to get a Cat 5 cable from one side of the building, well, one side of the room to the other, to turn on the internet for the streaming computer. And there's also the Ampeg over here, which I think is already wired in, but if not, I need to check that's wired in and do the thing. And yeah, get going. Well, setup for video 1 is still going. It's taking a while, but it's doing well. This is probably the most complicated video to set up. This is the one for the ultimate bass rig. I've got the camera ready. Let's flip that. The camera's now got a drive on it, a 4 terabyte SSD, so that's never running out of space. Over here is the real deal. So I'm going to be going in to this compressor, then into this boost, then into the Avalon U5, then into this splitter from Saturn Works, and then into the Tech 21 Landmark, and also over to the Ampeg amp back there. So yeah, it's going to be bonkers, but I've not even plugged in the cabs and the whole XLR situation yet, so there's that to do. That's going to be a fair bit, but that'll take me another 15 minutes, I think, to get all that together. Like I said, camera's ready. Mic just needs swinging in and turn off that light at the back there, because that helps me see and it feels nice, but it doesn't look good on camera. So that light at the back goes off before filming. Sometimes I turn that screen off too, but it depends. What I'm probably going to do now is get the B-roll, so get the camera to get the camera over there and film stuff so I can talk about it. Onward! Another hour later, and I'm finally done with setting up. I've got my camera ready, but also I've got two basses in front of me. Yes, they're on the floor, but nobody else is in here. And I've got everything wired up now. I was having massive noise issues, but it sounds huge. And so I should find that when I get recording now, I'll be able to talk about it properly, get B-roll in. Everything's working as it should, and I'm happy. So let's film. But first, coffee. Alright, that is video one filmed. It took a while. I arrived at kind of 11:30ish. It's now 2:45. So, on to the next video. And I've got one for Arturia and one for Waves. So the plan is get all the software installed, because it's new stuff that's not out yet, and write something electronic for Arturia. Then, on top of that, come up with a vocal line and use Waves harmony and maybe harmonize some of the other instrumental parts as well, just to see how that goes. Then we'll move on to the video that I need to really be careful how I word, which is about phase. I made a mistake, and that was I sat down and had a rest. So I've just lost half an hour to just shut down. But I was, let's turn this round, working on something that I'm going to be doing for Arturia, and I came up with a bass line, sounded like this. and then built that out, and then woo, to something a little bit nasty. But the main things that are going to make it a little different are when I record some parts. So I made a bass part that's got loads of layers of. So it's got lots of big reverby stuff going on with delay and reverb and all sorts. And then I'm going to add a guitar on top of that. And then I'm going to do the talky bit of the video about how I made the awesome sounds, because it's all Arturia apart from one plugin that does panning that they don't do. And then I'm going to do the Waves one with a vocal on top of this. There we go. Now, because I'm going to be doing the Waves video using the same track as backing for the new elements, the most efficient... Oh, come on, stupid camera. New subject lost. I'm right here. Let's step out the light for a second. There we go. Yeah, so what I'm going to have to do is talk to the camera, tell everybody about the Arturia Effects collection, then talk about the Waves stuff, record the Waves, the audio at least for the Waves stuff, then put the camera on the other side on the back of the console and flip it round and do the demos from there, because otherwise it makes no logical sense. So we'll see. We'll do that. It's day 2. I ran out of time yesterday, so now I'm going to get a pen and paper or a phone and work out the shot list of what I didn't get yesterday and just methodically go through it, because it's just things like the computer demo, a couple of B-roll shots, and the phase video needs doing as well. Got myself a coffee for the morning because I need it, and let's crack on as quick as we can. Alright, so that's the main pieces to camera done for now. Now I've got to reorder things slightly and go into the live room, because in the bass video we talk about the bass cab, so I've got to get a shot of the bass cab. Then I'm going to replace that with a guitar cab and 2 mics including the dyno mount, get a shot of that. Then I can come back in here, put the camera behind me, put the camera behind me, and do all the pieces to camera about the videos we've already done. Then, this is where it gets a little bit extra. Then we're going to be doing putting the camera back there and doing the phase video. So hopefully that's everything. And if it's not, well, tough, because I've got other things I need to do today. So I've got a lot of videos to get through, because I'm also doing these 5-minute segments for the Produce Like a Pro videos for these 2 videos. So this all needs to be done today, because I've got lots of editing to do. After much messing around with the Wi-Fi, the dyno mount is now in place in front of this 6x12 and actually works, which is great. Now it's time to do all the pieces to camera from pan left, come on, there you go, from here. So what I've got to do is get this microphone, sorry about the mess everybody, get the microphone on the other side, have the camera where that speaker is, which means I'm going to take it off its tripod, flip it round, make sure it's powered, all that kind of jazz. Yay! and relax. I'm done. That took 2 working days to do 4 videos, which I suppose isn't the worst rate, but now I've got to edit them. But yeah, I've already packed the cameras down and turned everything off. The second I finished, I was like, off, time to go home. But yes, now I'm off to go to see John Brown and film with him. This thing is having a real nightmare tracking me, isn't it? I'm right here, hello! And yeah, so I'm just making sure I've got all the right equipment to take to his place. And I carry on my journey from there. So I'm going to get home tonight, start editing the videos that I filmed. Yeah, I just did the phase video kind of backwards, is that I filmed the part with the guitar cab and then did the main talking, which I'm going to be overlaying graphics onto. So hopefully that's fun, but we'll see. It's going to be a long night of editing if I want to get any work done tomorrow. So yes, I will crack on with that. Hope you found this fun. It's been good at keeping me honest and making me do my work. But yeah, from this point, I'm going to go home and I'll see you all in the next video.